So this is the part where I would love to invite our small people up. We're still not transitioning to that quite yet. But still, this is a special message for smaller people that you all bigger people home and here can listen to. So one of the things that a lot of Sundays do when you're here is ask you to look around and see what looks the same and what looks different. So even those kids of you joining us by TV or on your screen, you can look around and see what looks different up here. You know, the first thing you would say, there are a lot of flowers up here. Now, I noticed in the screen that you can't see as well as you can see in person the colors. So there's a lot of red geraniums. There's a few white geraniums, but a lot of red geraniums. And this church inside really is suited for Pentecost, because this is a Sunday we celebrate that the Holy Spirit came, that Jesus promised, and the color we use is red. So it's cool that, like today, I have a red jacket on, our carpet's red. These, we call them vestments, or paraments that are on both of our podiums in the altar and on the Bible. If you're in the sanctuary, you can look around and see on our pillars, we now have baskets of geraniums, right? So we have a lot of color, a lot of red, a lot of change inside the church. But I want you to think about kids and grown-ups. What would happen if next week you came and all the geraniums were still here? Maybe they might last next week if somebody remembered to come in and water them, right? But what if these flowers never left the church and they just stayed in here, and every week you came, and I bet week by week you'd start thinking, I wonder why Pastor Sarah and the church has never taken those flowers outside. I thought these were going to be outside flowers, right? You'd start wondering about that. Why didn't we take the flowers outside? Well, that's how I want us to think about the Holy Spirit today. In the gospel, in that book of Acts, we're going to hear a story about when the Holy Spirit came upon the people. And it said they got this incredible spirit that they could now speak in a way that other people could understand them. But it's like the flowers. They weren't meant just for the people inside the church. It was so that people outside could hear it. So when we think about these geraniums, and after worship, some of us, anybody's invited, are going to go outside and plant them. I want us to think about these flowers being like the Holy Spirit that go outside the church. So, with that.